In the small town of Hollowbrook, there was an old house that stood abandoned and derelict for as long as anyone could remember. It was a place shrouded in darkness and whispers of a curse that had plagued its previous inhabitants. Legends spoke of eerie happenings and unexplained disappearances, all attributed to the cursed dolls that resided within its decaying walls. One stormy night, a group of curious teenagers, Lisa, Michael, and Sarah, decided to explore the notorious house. Armed with flashlights in a thrill-seeking spirit, they cautiously pushed open the creaking front door and stepped into the eerie darkness. Inside, the air was heavy, suffused with an unnatural chill that sent shivers down their spines. The ancient wooden floor groaned under their weight as they ventured deeper into the house. Their flashlights danced anxiously around the rooms, casting eerie shadows on the walls. As the trio made their way through the dusty hallways, they stumbled upon a room that seemed untouched by time. It was a bedroom, filled with an array of antique dolls that adorned the shelves. Their glassy eyes glinted maliciously, and their painted smiles sent a wave of unease washing over the teens. Hesitant but intrigued, Michael picked up one of the dolls and examined it closely. Suddenly, a hushed whisper filled the room, echoing with haunting words of warning. Lisa's eyes widened in terror, and she frantically shouted to leave the dolls and flee the house immediately. With every step they took, the dolls seemed to come alive, their eyes following the teenagers as if mocking their escape attempt. A feeling of malevolence permeated the air, and the once familiar hallways twisted and contorted, leading them deeper into the labyrinthine nightmare. Each room they entered held its own macabre secret. Portraits on the walls turned their decaying gazes towards the terrified explorers, and furniture floated ominously in midair. They were trapped, ensnared in the nightmarish domain of the cursed dolls. As the night wore on, their fear intensified, and they felt the malevolent presence closing in around them. Scratched whispers clawed at their minds, sowing seeds of paranoia and despair. The curse that had plagued this house for generations seemed intent on claiming its newest victims. Desperation propelled them onward, their hearts pounding in their chests as they sought an escape from the horrors that lurked within. But just when all hope seemed lost, they stumbled upon a room unlike any other they had encountered before. Inside was an old chest, dusty and weathered. Suspicion mixed with a glimmer of hope swept over them as they fumbled to open it. To their astonishment, a wave of warmth cascaded over them as they unearthed a snapshot of the house from its former glory. The dolls in the image returned their gazes with kindness and warmth, as if trying to shield them from the cruel fate that awaited them. Driven by the image's inexplicable charm, the group chanted an ancient incantation, hoping to break the curse that had bound the house for centuries. A brilliant light engulfed the room, consuming the dolls and casting away the malevolent spirits that had haunted them. Exhausted but relieved, Lisa, Michael, and Sarah stumbled out of the house, leaving behind the horrors that no longer held sway over their lives. As they stood outside, gasping for breath, a sense of deep gratitude washed over them, for they had survived a night in the clutches of the cursed dolls. Little did they know that the horrors within had not ended, for the curse of the dolls had taken root within them, their souls forever marked by the darkness they had faced. And so, the tale of Hollowbrook's cursed dolls persisted, now lurking within the very hearts of those who had dared to challenge it. If you enjoyed this bone-chilling tale, remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more terrifying stories that will haunt your dreams. Stay tuned for the next eerie adventure that will leave you trembling with fear.